Web Analytics can be found on the control panel under the Analytics tab. When we open up Web Analytics, we are first shown the dashboard, which we're looking at right here. The dashboard can be really valuable in that it gives you an easy way to put the most important metrics together for you in one easy location. So this dashboard implements drag and drop, so we can easily move pieces around and then put them in different spots as we see fit. So let's put this one up here. So just a quick note, here we have visits over time, which tells us people that came here over this date range that we put in right here, which is a month. We can see which browsers were being used, etc., which refer sites where people came from, and we have a little widget even here which gives us real-time information as to who is on the site right at this moment, right now. So, and let me open up the widgets area right here. So as you see, there's a lot of different little widgets that we can put together to give you your information that's most pertinent and important to you to see just on one quick look. There's one thing right here that we can select the date range for the reports to be seen. So we can either apply date ranges or say we want to see days, weeks, or months from a certain day going back in time. So we have a lot of the widgets that we can put here together which give you a quick view, but we also have a way to dive into your data much deeper of your websites, and we do this through these three tabs that we have here. So first, let's look at the visitor tab. The visitor tab really gives the information on what your people are doing on the site, and is kind of grouped by actions that people take. So we have a few reports here. What were your total visits? What was the average time that they spent on your site? How many page views did you have, etc., etc. So there's a plethora of information. Next, right here we have the visitor log, which just aims to gives you a very detailed information what one person did throughout your site. So for example, here we can look at this person who came in at this date, looked at these 3 pages in the list right here, spent a certain amount of time on the page, and we can go even deeper into this visitor profile, and depending on how their DNS, where they came from, is registered, you might even find out for which firm a certain visitor works. So we can look at what devices were used to access the site, which settings, meaning what screen sizes did they have, locations, where did they come from. Engagement will give you information on how much time they spent and which pages they looked at. And times will tell you what time of the day people visited your site. So let's look at the next tab, Actions, where visitors was more centered on the visitors coming to your site. Actions is more centered on your individual pages within your website. And so this will give you information which pages have been viewed most, which pages did people bounce out quickly, what was the average time that people spent on your page, etc. And so this also breaks down in some subcategories. We can see what are my entry pages, so where did people come into the site, and equally important, exit pages, which pages did people leave from. So that could be something that gives you an idea of maybe I want to change some data or some content on those pages to make it more engaging so people spend more time on your site. And here we can see this report by page titles rather than looking at it by URLs, which makes it somewhat easier. And this outlinks gives you information of which links were clicked, again, that brought people away from the site. So exit pages tell you which pages, outlinks will tell you which specific links were clicked that referred took people away from your site. And the last tab we have right here is referrers. So referrers gives you information of where did the people come from when they ended up on my site, right? So it'll give you information on which search engines that they used and which keywords that were entered that brought them to your website. Websites and social will give you information of maybe somebody was at a different website and there was a link posted to your website. So this will list you the website where they came from. And also for under social, maybe they came from your social activities, maybe from a tweet that you put out there or something you posted on Facebook or other social networks. And then the last is from campaigns. So we actually have a way within the system to attribute a certain traffic to campaigns that you're undertaking. And this could be campaigns that run on social platforms or maybe even out of the email marketing that's part of the system.